Wherever you are right now, in a car, at a desk, on a walk, in a room that still holds the noise of the day, I want you to do one thing. Notice your breath, not to change it, just to notice that it is already happening without your effort, without your permission. Your body knows how to sustain you even when you might forget to take care of yourself. That is the first truth this journey will ask you to remember. There is an intelligence inside you that has never once abandoned you. Not in the hardest years, not in the moment you felt everything fell apart, not even in the seasons where you might have abandoned it. It held on, and it is holding on right now, waiting for you to catch up to it. Centuries ago, before satellites, before GPS, before any technology we could recognize today, sailors crossed oceans, not blindly crossed oceans. They crossed using a compass. They would hold this small, trembling needle in their hands, in the middle of a storm, in the dark, when every wave looked identical and the horizon had disappeared. The sailors would trust what the compass told them. The compass wasn't loud. It never shouted instructions because it always quietly knew true north. I want you to hold on to that image. There is something in that image that belongs to you. I worked with a leader once, a woman who had built a business from a kitchen table to a team of 40 people in under 5 years. By every external measure, she had made it. But when we sat across together for the first time, she said something I have never forgotten. She said, I have built everything I said I would build, but I don't recognize the person who built it. She had spent 5 years executing a blueprint she had drawn when she was someone else, and she had grown so far beyond that person. She had spent 5 years executing a blueprint she had drawn when she was someone else, and she had grown so far beyond that person that the blueprint no longer fits the architect. I'm going to tell you what happened to her. But first, I need you to understand something about blueprints and about who draws them and about what happens when the person who draws them refuses to keep growing. You must have seen a telescope and a mirror. There is a difference between the two. A telescope is for looking outward at markets, at competitors, at opportunities, at what everyone else is doing. And most leaders spend their entire careers looking through one. A mirror is for something braver. A mirror asks you to look at the one variable that every result in your life runs through first. You, the version of you that is leading your team right now. The version of you that is making decisions under pressure right now. The version of you that is or is not growing right now. And here is what I know after more than a decade of working with this. The moment you're willing to look into the mirror with full honesty, not to criticize or to perform, but simply to see yourself, everything changes. Now I want to give you the insight that sits at the heart of everything the leadership compass is built on. And I want you to receive this not just as information, but as something you already know in your body. Your results, every single one of them, are not created by what you know. They are not even created by what you do. They are created by who you are being in the moment you act. Your identity is upstream of everything. Strategy, discipline, systems. They all flow downriver from the person executing them. The moment you change the person, and the river changes direction. Think of your identity like a thermostat. If you set a thermostat to 18 degrees and the room heats up to 22, the thermostat kicks in and pulls it back down to 18. This is why people make more money and spend it back to where they were. Why they build a team and then unconsciously sabotage the delegation. Why they reach a goal and immediately feel the pull back towards familiar struggle. The thermostat is not the goal. The thermostat is the identity. And the only way to sustainably change the room temperature is to reset the thermostat first. That is what this year with this compass is designed to do. Your nervous system is always scanning for evidence of who you believe yourself to be. When you can genuinely inhabit the identity of the leader you are becoming, not perform it, not pretend it, but feel it as already true in your body, your unconscious begins to reorganize your choices, your patterns, your instincts to match that identity. This is not philosophy. This is neuroscience. And this is your edge. I want you to come with me now and allow yourself to follow this fully. This is not a daydream. This is a decision made right now about the leader you are choosing to become. See yourself 12 months from today. Watch how the version of you enters the room. There is no performance in it, no trying, just a settled, rooted authority. The kind that doesn't need to announce itself because it is felt before a word is spoken. This leader, this version of you makes decisions with clarity. No, not because the decisions are easy, because this version knows something that lesser versions did not. Clarity is not found. Clarity is built quarter by quarter, mirror by mirror, honest question by honest question. Notice how this version of you holds pressure, like a river holds a stone, moving around it without losing direction. It's not that the pressure disappeared. The version grew large enough that the pressure no longer defined them. That leader is not a fantasy. That is the you waiting on the other side of this work. What you are about to step into is the leadership compass. And I want you to understand this even before you start with a single section. This isn't a planner. Planners organize time. This organizes you. Most planning tools give you a shadow without a skeleton. They ask for your goals without asking about the person who set them. They track your actions without examining the identity driving them. The result is a beautifully written plan, executed by the same version of yourself that created the problems you are trying to solve. The leadership compass works differently. It gives you the skeleton first, the deep structural work on who you are being, what you truly believe, what has been quietly limiting you, and then builds your year around that architecture, so that what you build this year is not just a bigger version of what you had before. It is something that could only have been built by the leader you are becoming. Set aside one full week to begin this work. Not stolen moments, not distracted evenings. A sacred, protected week where you treat your own growth with the seriousness you would give your most important client. Choose a space where your mind can exhale, where the only agenda is truth, where you can finally hear yourself think. Move through the 5 sections with full honesty, not the polished version of who you are, but the real one, the one that knows exactly what is working and exactly what needs to change. That honesty is not about you being weak. That honesty is the beginning of power. And then every quarter come back to it. This is where most leaders lose the gains they made in January. They set intentions with fire and then let the year carry them downstream until they look up in October and don't recognize the bank they've landed on. A ship that is 1 degree off course at departure is barely noticeable for the first hour. After a day, it is miles from its intended path. After a week, it may be heading to an entirely different continent. 1 degree, that is all it takes. The quarterly return in this compass is your course correction ritual. 4 times across the year, you stop. You realign with who you said you would become. You measure the drift without any shame, and you choose yourself again. The leaders who win across years, not just quarters, are not the ones who never drift. They are the ones who always know how to return. I want to say something now that I say to every leader I work with, not to challenge you, but to honor you. This work is not for everyone. There are leaders who will listen to this, feel something move inside them, and then return to the comfortable architecture of their existing life. The familiar patterns, the familiar results, The familiar story of why now is not quite the right time. They are not wrong, but they are moving. And a leader who stops growing has quietly begun leading from yesterday. A tree does not pause its growth because winter is difficult. It grows differently in winter, slower, quieter, deeper into the roots, building beneath the surface what will become visible in spring. The leader who grows through difficulty are not the ones who avoid the winter. They are the ones who understand that the roots grow deepest in the cold. The question is never whether conditions are perfect for growth. The question is, are you still choosing to grow? You pressed play today. Some part of you chose this above everything else you could have done. That is not nothing. That is a signal from the leader you are becoming to the leader you are right now. Rise, it is time. Do you remember the mirror I spoke of earlier? The one that asks you to look not outward at the market, the competition, the noise, but inward at the one variable that all results run through. The leadership compass is that mirror. Every question in it is ground glass, carefully shaped, designed not to flatter you, but to show you exactly who you are and exactly what you are capable of becoming. As you complete the first two sections, you will begin to see yourself with new precision, not with judgment, but with clear, clean sight of someone who finally stopped looking away. And the woman I told you about earlier, the one who had built everything she said she would, but no longer recognized herself inside it, she did this work. Not the compass specifically, but this work, this honest, unflinching, identity level work. And what she found surprised her. She had not lost herself in the building. She had simply outgrown the blueprint she had started with. She needed a new one drawn by the leader she had become, not the person she had been when she started. That is what you are about to do. Draw a blueprint worthy of the leader you are now, and design the year that makes the leader you are becoming inevitable. And those sailors, the ones crossing oceans with nothing but a compass and courage, do you know what the most important thing they understood was? It was not the destination, it was the return. Every time a storm took them off course, and storms always come, they did not curse the compass, they held it steady in their hands and they let it return them to true north. That is what this compass does. Every quarter, every month, every time the year tries to pull you to someone else's urgency, you go back to it. You sit with it. You read it, and it brings you back. Not to where you started, to where you are going. By the time you close the final section of this compass, by the time you have moved through all quarters of this year with it, you will not simply have moved or planned a year. You will have led yourself into your next level, deliberately, consistently, from the inside. And the most important thing you will have proven to yourself is not what you achieved. It is that you are someone who keeps coming back to themselves. That is the rarest, most powerful quality in any leader. And it is what this year, this compass will build in you. If this has landed somewhere real in you, if you felt something shift as you listened, take the next steps now, while that clarity is alive in you. The leadership compass is available to you today. It is the full system, 5 sections, 4 quarters, 1 year, designed to take you through exactly this journey and returns you to yourself every time the world tries to pull you away. The link is below this video. Click it. Begin this week. Begin with the intention you feel right now. And if you know the way some people simply know, that what you need is not just the tool but the guide alongside you. Someone to sit with you inside your specific story, your specific ceiling, your specific next level. Book a call with me. There is no pressure here, only this truth. The compass only works when you start it. Start it now.